What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Destiny video. Today we're gonna be using the Athrys Embrace, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I have never used this exotic before. I know it's like been out for quite a while, so people already know about it. People already know that, like, how good it is, but I don't know if people are aware of the strength and throwing knife part of it. I didn't know about it honestly until I actually like used it. But basically, if you get 3 headshots, it gives you a buff called strength and throwing knife. You guys can see in the bottom left. That perk allows you to one-hit throwing knife people in the body or anywhere. So basically, you have plenty of time to go run around a corner and just body shot someone with a throwing knife. And it's already pretty easy to hit throwing knife kills, but it's just even easier with this. The only bad thing about it is that you have to re-proc it every single time that you get a kill. Oh my god, I can't see shit. The only thing you need for this build to really work, obviously, is you need the exotic. And then you need this perk right here. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you radiant. Ember of Torches. You can throw an Ember of Solace too, because that helps extend your radiation. Basically, whatever the Ember of Torches, the tooltip is just incorrect. Like, obviously that's what it does. It gives you radiant off of like melee kills or melee damage. But the thing is, it resets your cooldown on kills, whether it's a headshot or body shot. And it doesn't say that. I don't know why it doesn't say that, but I'm sure most people already know that by now. Solar 3.0 has been out for quite a while, but if you didn't know that you do, whenever you get a melee kill or a throwing knife kill, headshot or body shot, it will reset the cooldown no matter what if you have that perk on. So obviously the whole point of this build is centered around throwing knives and getting one-hit kills, body or not. I thought this exotic was mainly just for like bouncing it off walls because it had really good tracking and shit like that. Get my throwing knife back. Okay, I have it for next life. So in a trial situation where people are just hiding or playing really passive, if you're able to get a quick 3 burst on someone with the VIII, which is only going to take, you know, half a second, shoots 5 bullets, you got to hit 3 headshots. This is just what I think is like one of the better options in this situation for proccing the perk, because VIII is just so easy to get it. Right there, nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Instant reset on the melee. Now I have radiant for 15 seconds. Now even if I don't do anything, I can kill people really quickly with the pulse rifle. Obviously not terrible, because you know this guy's just the best in the game and he jumps in the air with his pulse. So I got 30 seconds of throwing knife. Also on top of that, if you guys have the strength and throwing knife buff and you get more headshots, it'll just extend the duration even longer, so that you guys do not have to worry about re-proccing it. It'll just extend it headshot by headshot. So if you're at, you know, 10 seconds and you get 1 headshot out of the 5, it'll extend it a few seconds. So there's that too. One thing that's gonna be annoying though is that if you don't get a kill with the throwing knife, it's completely fine. But you need to make sure that you guys are on gambler's dodge, so you can roll next to an enemy and re-proc it and get your throwing knife back again. So basically you have an infinite chain of throwing knives. You can do it through walls, you can do it through anything. You just have to make sure that you're close enough to an enemy in order to get that reset on your throwing knife. But I'm sorry this is a little bit confusing. I'm not the best at explaining shit like this, but I'm working on it. I normally like to pre-throw my throwing knives around corners, just like in case someone is there, they will die. But with this, because you're so reliant on your throwing knives with this build, you probably want to save them for like a guaranteed kill, or when you know for a fact someone is like waiting around a corner. I'll show you guys an example of the... So right here, this guy. I just walk up next to him, dodge, get a reset on the throwing knife. So I forgot to mention that before, you always want to have gambler's dodge on this build, and you always are going to need Ember of Torches. I saw my strength of throwing knife. Got a 1-hit kill there. And for the stat distribution, obviously you want max mobility, so you get your dodge as much as possible. Combine that with utility kickstart, and then you want 100 strength to get your throwing knife as fast as possible. And then I use 1 melee kickstart. If you can fit 2 melee kickstart without ruining your build, go ahead. And then, like I said, all you need is Ember of Torches and Gambler's Dodge. Obviously, you need weighted throwing knife for it to work, but everything else is basically the same for like most solar builds. You can run whatever else you want, or fragments if you want to get extra like stats to get your stuff better. Just throw on the extra stat stuff, even if it doesn't help you in PvP. Just throw it on, get the extra stats if you want it. If you're on Barrage, you can get the one where it helps with tracking. You can also mess with Goldie or anything else. Just one-shot bodies. It's just so crazy. But yeah, the thing is too with this exotic, it has really good, like, it bounces off walls and it will track to people's heads and it will do all that stuff. So if you're comfortable with, like, if you know someone's in a corner, you can bounce this off a wall and it will probably bounce into them and it will one-shot body them. I'm trying to think if there's anything else about this build that you guys really need to know about. Honestly, I feel like that's everything. But like I said before, this is mainly like focused around trials because you really don't need to like kind of focus on like body shotting throwing knives and like rumble and control, because most of the time someone's straight lining you, you can kind of just like headshot them anyway with a throwing knife. They're really easy to use in Destiny 2. Destiny 1, they're super easy too. Oh, I should have waited.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Whoa. Okay, so anyways, you guys know how I said it kind of ricochets off walls and bounces into stuff? If you guys didn't believe me, well, there you have it. Because I do believe that I missed that throwing knife, and I'm not sure, dude, I'm not lying to you. When you run this exotic, the throwing knife starts flying around and has a mind of its own. It will literally start flying around and it will track someone. But even if you have the radiant buff, or you have the strengthened throwing knife buff from the headshots, you can probably throw a knife into a giant building or a giant room and get a kill. So this build can be used anywhere. I recommend it in trials for sure. Make sure you guys have the exotic gauntlets, obviously. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do without them. And then you're gonna, if you want to use a different pulse, you can. Whatever you can get a bunch of headshots with really quickly without taking too much damage. I think Veggie's is the best option for this. If you guys have anything else, feel free to use that. But make sure that you guys have the reset Ember of Torches. And make sure you guys are on Gambler's Dodge to reset your throwing knife when you're next to enemies. I'm dead. Just thinking of a specific situation. Imagine you're playing on Convergence, your favorite trials map, and it's zone control trials. And you guys are stuck waterfall. You get a quick little 3 burst on someone that doesn't end up re-peeking you, so you don't get the kill. And then you just run around the corner and you throwing knife them. The thing is too about this, like VIII isn't even a bad pulse to use too. It works really well with this build, and it's just actually a really good pulse. I mean, this is the one that I used before No Time, but in the end, No Time is just a better pulse. But VIII is definitely not bad. But this is also my first time ever using this exotic and ever using this build. I got the exotic yesterday, so I'm still practicing with it. But a lot of people already use this build, or a lot of people already use the exotic and bounce shit off walls, because I know for a fact I have been hit by a throwing knife that was nowhere near me, that bounced off a few walls, did a trick shot, did a layup, did a fucking backflip, and it just landed on my head. But with this exotic, you can honestly just be throwing knives wherever you want. As long as there's walls for them to bounce off of, it'll probably kill someone. Especially if you have the strength and throwing knife. Okay, you're not real. The exotic's been around for a long time, but I don't know how many people are really taking advantage of the strength and throwing knife. A lot of people that I've seen use this exotic literally run hand cannons. And if you're running a hand cannon with this, it doesn't really make sense, because like, if you're hitting a 3-tap, you're probably killing someone or getting them one shot anyway for them to die to someone else. It's like, I don't know, because you have to get 3 rapid headshots. $283, Jesus. But you guys know I love throwing knives. You guys know I love playing barrage, so I honestly might be using this exotic a little bit. Whenever I don't want to use stompies or anything like that, I'll probably throw this on, because I do have a pretty good build. I got actually pretty lucky with it. It has a lot of strength and mobility, so I'm happy about that. Lets me get a pretty good build, just low rezo. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have any other builds or exotics you guys want me to try out, make a build crafting video on it, be sure to let me know. This one was from a subscriber. He wanted me to try this build out and use it, so I went and got the exotic, tried it out, and I think it's pretty good. It's definitely be a lot more viable in trials than other situations, because a lot of people play super passive, and getting a quick 3 burst, allowing you to get a one-shot throwing knife on someone that doesn't expect it. You can push the 2v3, win it very easily. It just helps, especially because throwing knives are unlimited. If you're on a sniper ammo, then you really don't have a way to get a pick if they're playing passive, so throwing knives are a super good way to do that. If you guys do use this build, or you guys want to try it out, let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments. And other than that, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.